We're always looking to invest in people. We're looking to bring a new generation of engineer through the business, and the apprenticeship scheme ultimately helps us do that. It's open to everybody. We've had apprentices that have been 16, we've had apprentices that have been in their 50s. It's open to everybody.
I'm extremely proud of the apprenticeship scheme that we've put together here at EDSB. I've been working in this industry for over 20 years, and I personally have launched a number of apprenticeship schemes.
The apprenticeship scheme is fantastic because it does two things. It gives very practical support to our apprentices. So they are out in the field with our senior engineers learning the trade on the job. But then they also go to college every 8 weeks. They do classroom-based activities, they do assessments. So it's a real balance of practical and classroom learning.
Skills for Security are the UK's largest training provider in the fire and security sector. We have a massive coverage across the UK, Scotland, England and so on. EDSB are a fantastic employer to work with. The support network that they have for their apprentices is fantastic. Over the duration that we've been working with EDSB as a training provider at Skills for Security, they've been very open to a conversation where we can reduce barriers to the apprenticeship's learning, and overall what we can see and what we gain from the apprentices is a fantastic company to work for.
At EDSB, we currently have over 11 apprentices on the current apprenticeship scheme. We have 4 that have come through the scheme and are fully fledged engineers, and we also have a further 3 that are coming out of their apprenticeship at the end of this year.
The vision is for EDSB to grow our own people. We recognise that there's a real lack of resource in our industry.
We've got this ethos of growing our own engineers because there's a real shortage of fire and security engineers coming into the industry.
It's really important for EDSB to grow their own because of our 6 core values. So if we can get that into the engineers from the beginning, then it starts them on the right path.
I'm really enjoying my apprenticeship so far after a year. I feel like I've learned a lot, I've come a long way, and I feel like I'm working with a good team of people who are always there to answer any questions that I need.
At the start, I was really considering not doing it because I thought, wow, I mean, this is completely different. But once you get into it and find a rhythm, you find that's quite easy.
I wanted to do an apprenticeship because I wanted to learn like on the job, and when I heard about EDSB, I just wanted to pursue my apprenticeship with them because I knew they could help me learn and develop.
They teach you everything that you wouldn't necessarily see on site, down to regulations and you know, all the little things that you wouldn't necessarily find whilst working on site.
Definitely recommend EDSB, as I've been at different companies and EDSB has been better with training and better with helping me.
When I left the military, I just kind of assessed all my options and had a look into many different industries, and after seeing the package that EDSB put together for us service leavers, I thought it had a lot of benefits, and then looking into the job and what it consisted of, I thought it matched with a lot of things that I think are interesting and I wanted to go into, and then luckily I managed to get a job here.
During my apprenticeship, obviously passing at the end, it was a big moment, but since then I'd say just gaining the respect and confidence from other engineers and senior engineers, project managers, and seeing that now they trust me a lot more than they did back then.
I've always wanted to do something electrical, and then when I found EDSB on Indeed, I just knew that it was the right role for me.
If you've really want to do it, you should go for it. There's lots of support behind it. There's always someone you can talk to and they will help you out.
Learning a different trade in a different industry that I've never been in before, taking lifelong experiences out of it, making new friends, definitely that's a big one, and yeah, being set up for a strong career.
I'm just looking to improve my skills in the trade really, and my knowledge is obviously as time goes on and I start to pick a few more bits of information up and knowledge, I become more of an asset to the people I'm working with, helping being part of a team. That's what I'm looking forward to doing.
Be enthusiastic, Be committed and don't be afraid to ask stupid questions.
Skills for security are providing further knowledge that I can then take back to site with me and implement into my work on site.
Skills security are really good. I think they've got a lot of systems that we can practice on and train on. And again, they're always there to answer any questions that you may need to ask or any problems that you may have.
We have a scarcity of competent and trained engineers across the fire and security disciplines, but what EDSB are doing is creating a workforce that they can distill their ethics and their morals into. They can train, they can make fit for purpose, and it really showcases that EDSB are investing in their future workforce and business.
And there's nothing more satisfying than seeing people start their career with us and come out the other end as a fully qualified fire and security engineer.
I'd definitely recommend becoming an apprentice at EDSB. I think the company's great. It feels like you're one big team and you're not just a number in a large company. You know, it's all like working together to get the job done.
I'm loving it. It gets better and better as the day goes on.
I'd tell anybody who wanted to be an apprentice to go for it. You feel part of a team, you have fun whilst you're working, and everybody has your best interests at heart.